right, we are here. We've made it to Lake Havasu. We're launching here down at Cattail Cove, and I'm gonna spend a little more time down here this year. I've been fishing this lake for about, I'd say 16, 17 years now, and I've always done really well down here. And looking at the forecast for the wind for the first MLF event, looks like it's going to be a pretty good north wind, which seems to turn these fish on. It's pretty calm, slack conditions today, but this tournament sponsored by Acosta Electric. My boys at Acosta Electric hooked me up on this event. I'm going to give you guys my practice. I'm going to give you my breakdown of the lake and how I'm going to try to figure out these fish. I know what these fish are doing this time of year. It's just really hard to get bites sometimes, so you really got to trigger those bigger bites, throwing baits that are close to the bottom. Sometimes you can get them on a swim bait. A lot of times you can get some big bites on a jig, hair jig especially. So we're gonna do what we can to show it all for you guys. I'm gonna break the lake down today. I'm gonna really pick some stuff apart. I'm gonna try to scope some fish as much as I can and see if I can't figure out what they want to chase down, whether that's a small tiny little fly or possibly a drop shot, Ned rig. I want to figure out a bait that I'm consistently catching them when I see them on the active target. So hopefully we'll get in a big school of fish today, and I can throw a bunch of baits at them. But thanks again to Acosta Electric for this tournament, man. I really appreciate you guys. And if you guys don't know who they are, check them out. Acosta Electric specializes in residential and commercial services. From the large scale to the small projects, Acosta Electric provides every customer the same service and quality they expect and deserve. You can be confident that the crew at Acosta Electric finishes your job on time properly, safely, and at a fair price. Big one, man. All right, first fish of the trip right here. A lot of bait, a lot of ducks diving right here. It's always key. Looks like we got us a small jaw. I didn't see it, but I heard him go. Yeah, it's a big one too. Big one. Big old smallie. Big old small jaw. Come on, baby. Spitting up that shad. First fish on the underspin there. Little baby too. I can see a lot of fish out there. A lot of fish. I was throwing my jerk bait. They were running up on it, but fell for the cool baits there. See if we can duplicate it. Little guy. Oh, little guy. About time. Come on 'em. Big smallie. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a giant fish. Oh my goodness, this is a giant. Come on, drag. This has got to be a 6 pound smallie. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that thing. Look at the size. Big ass smallmouth. Woo! It's a high 4 for sure. Let's weigh it. Alright, let's see what it is. It's a 4.5 probably. I know, girl, I know. Oh, it's not even a 4 pounder. Let's try that again. Well, I was wrong. Just built different, girl. Almost 4. Close. Big one. See, it's exciting when they eat that swimbait, though. Oh my god, this is such a stupid bite. This is such a stupid bite. Stupid bite. Stupid bait, stupid bite. I got this. Oh, and he choked. He absolutely choked it, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, let me get it out of your mouth, girl. Come on, girl. Oh my god! Oh my god! Stupid! Stupid! I'm gonna plot that waypoint right there. All right, I think I've seen enough with this bait. I think I've seen enough. Should probably take the hook off now. I just really wanted to get some confidence in it. I threw this thing last year and didn't really have the confidence in it, but yeah, I think it's gonna catch me a couple during the derb. I could definitely see it. I know, buddy, I'm trying to get it out of there without messing you up there. Messing your gill up too much there. Okay, here we go. Okay. Put a little bit of acid on him. Get a little cut in the gill there, just put a little bit of acetic acid. There you go. Clot that. Probably a 6 pounder right there. Close to 6. Woo! What a cool bite. So it's no secret, little 6-inch mag draft is smoking them. And we got our ass kicked on it last year, and it really ticked me off because I threw a swimbait a lot last year in practice. I just didn't really get the quality bites that I expected last year. Obviously, we're getting them today, and I'm gonna have to take this hook off because I do not want to hook any more of these fish. I've seen enough. I could tell when the fish bites it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a curled over hook on this bait and just throw it around and just try to find some bites. And just kind of dial in this pattern and just get more and more spots. Like this bank right here looks so good. It has the rock where it meets the wood, and these big larges are moving up into this wood, and they're just waiting for the gizzard shad to swim by, and that's why they're eating this thing so good. So let's keep it going. Baby, on the divine giant, baby. Nice. Hit it on the ball. Come on, girl. Show yourself. Whoa. Be a good little coal fish right there. All right, we're probably gonna finish the day with that. There's a storm coming in. I think it's supposed to be like 25-mile-an-hour winds here pretty soon, but absolutely choked that divine. Threw it up there next to those tulies. I actually have had some beds in these tulies right here before, and I just let it sink. You can see how he ate it. So they're setting up on these tulies. We're gonna have to probably rig something up, tournament day, like a Senko or something, that we could pitch around these tulies, I'm assuming. Get some good ones in there, but nice little fat 2-pounder. Finish the day, and let's get out of here. All right, this is day 2 of practice. We're heading back down to Cattail Cove. Pretty substantial north wind today, and whenever the wind blows from the north, I seem to catch them better down here. It pushes those smallies up on the reefs and the points down here. So my goal today is to try to figure out a crank that they want to eat, throw a jig around a little bit, and I might even end up in the Bill Williams flipping a little bit back there today. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes, but I need to find something different. I need to find a different bite than what I did yesterday, and dial something else down here, because this is probably where I'm going to end up fishing. I want to power fish, man. I want to catch them on crankbaits and jigs and swim baits, and maybe throw in the LV 500 here and there. But day 2, practice MLF event, Lake Havasu. All right, we're gonna start day 2, rocking and rolling out here in the wind. We're gonna stay tucked into some cuts here, and see if we can't get any on some jerk baits or something. Let's get them. Well, we caught our first fish of the day. Kind of funny, I seen these fish on the graph. I threw a bunch of shit at them, and just went to straight 3/8 underspan. Kind of my go-to whenever fishing gets tough. And first fast there, right in the wood here. I need to throw this a little bit more in the backs where all these shad are and see if this is the deal. I'm having a hard time getting them to commit to anything. A lot of bait in this bait right here. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 big jumbo schools of bait right here. And I can see some decent fish chasing that bait around, but when I came up into this bowl right here, not another one. Well, I might have got on something. When I came up in that bowl right there, there looked like fish sitting right there on the bottom. Maybe we figure something out. Switched up to the mid diver. I've been throwing the deeper one a little bit today, and not doing too great. Of course, I have one of these baits. Don't worry about it if you catch any more. But fish number 2 on the crankbait. Well, that's probably going to be it for us for today. Day 2 of practice, not very productive. We're all the way up in the bill right now. I decided not to go back and flip in there because it just was going to take so much time, but I think the weather today probably is the reason why it was so tough. I stopped here because there's all these birds back here, and there's bait, obviously the shad floating around and stuff, which for some reason they're not biting. But I think tomorrow is going to be tough too, because it's going to be a post frontal conditions, and it's going to be a high pressure tomorrow. But we're going to hit more probably the mid lake tomorrow. I got to go up the California side tomorrow and hit all that stuff, but I'm not worried. I think it's going to turn on. I think the bite's going to get pretty good during the tournament. So that's day 2. All right, we're starting day 3 of practice here. Started up here just north of Windsor a little bit. These fish kind of load in the stained water. A lot of bait and stuff in here in the morning, so I'm going to check it out. I was going to keep running down south today and just marking more spots, but I definitely want to try this area. I've started FLW tournaments in this area before, and it seems like a lot of the fish are caught in this area. So I'm gonna see if I catch a couple big ones. I got the Divine swim jig on today, and see if I can get this thing, bounce it over some habitat, and see if I can get a big bite out of it. Alright, so I didn't save it, but I just got a really good bite. I actually felt the fish hit it once, and then either another 3-pounder or the same one came and ate the mag, just coming down. This is a really good rocky bank that I catch a lot of smallmouth on, but I was throwing the black fly, swimming the fly, throwing the crankbait, and then I put the mag on. I get 2 bites back to back like that. So we're gonna need to run a lot of spots to try to find some more key spots today, though. Let's get it done. Another catfish. I always catch a big old catfish every time I come here. They live right here. I don't know what it is. I always catch a catfish in this spot. Caught 2 20-pound oh. This is not a catfish. Jesus. Oh, baby. Stand corrected. Onto the vine, baby. Down its throat. So, throwing the Divine swim jig up on the same corner that I've caught, I don't know how many big catfish right there with chatterbaits, and smoked that 4-pounder right there. Felt just like a catfish, but it was good. Right on the tule line. On the Divine, baby. So I'm using the this is a 4.8 Divine, or I'm sorry, this is a 4.8 Kitech, and the only reason why I'm using the Kitech and not the Divine is I don't have any Divines this big. I only have the 3.8 in the Divine in white. But they're wanting a bigger profile for whatever reason, and you know how you rig this Divine swim jig right here is I always match it up because I don't want to like put it through and then have to redo it, so I kind of get an idea of where it comes through on the swim bait with my thumb, and then I take the hook, put it down, come out right where it needs to be. Okay, so this is the key here with this screw lock, is you want to push it in, and then you got to kind of like spin it on and like move this. See, and you can tell it kind of tore it already. This is a used Kitech, but normally it would lock into place really good right there. I'm just gonna put some super glue on there, keep that thing on there, keep it from tearing. But I had this Swimbait rigged up on an A-rig, so I just took it off. But I'm gonna go ahead and mend these tonight and get another pack of these guys. I think they're liking the bigger profile. I was throwing the 3/8 on the swim jig, and I just wasn't getting bit. I started throwing the big Swimbait, so put the 4/8 on there. Seems to be a little bit bigger profile there. See if these fish start moving up on the tule line. That's what they should do. Pre-spawn, move up on the tules. Probably gonna have to rig up a Cinco for tomorrow. It's no wind, so pitch a Cinco up there too. Let's get it done. Oh yeah. Came right up and over that piece of wood really good. A lot of swim jigs will turn sideways when you four-wheel over something like this, and once they turn sideways, they always get stuck. But the 6th Sense Divine swim jig swims nice and straight, and it deflects really, really well. And that is a big old nasty stump right there. Big old nasty stump. I'm surprised there's not a fish sitting on it. There might be on the base of it, but eventually there'll be a big one on it. They're going to move on to that stump there and spawn. Just comes right up and over that thing. That's so nice. So nice. Good spot though. I'm really liking this ESP rod too. 7.2 medium heavy for, man, I can really roll cast this thing, pitch it around the tules really good. Got it on 16-pound Sunline Sniper. This is a Tatula Elite Reel. It's an 8-to-1, probably a little bit too fast for this. Just the rod that I have rigged up for, or the reel I have rigged up for. No way. Bigs, bigs. Oh, I got my drag too low. There's bigs in the tules, boys. Bigs in the tules. Bigs. All right, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop doing this. Another 3-pounder. Dude. On the bottom, baby. On the bottom. Okay. Go back home. Boom. All right, I think I'm gonna stop throwing this thing with a hook because I don't want to hook any more of these. I don't want to hook anymore. That's my setup right there. Divine swim jig. I got it on a 4/8 swim bait and on the ESP 7.2 medium heavy. That's my setup. 16-pound Sniper. Bad old setup right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap the hook on this thing. I don't need to catch any more fish this way. So this is a little tip for you guys. Get this stuff. This is the window screen tubing that you use putting your screens on your shade screens in your home. And I just cut it to size, and then you can just put it over your hook. Push it down. You don't want your points sticking out, obviously, but it's nice and thick. It's gonna keep them from hooking up. That way you don't have to sore mouth all your fish in practice. But just a little tip for you guys. All right, we're gonna call it for the day. Today was fun. I had a few good fish come up on the big 8-inch mag that wasn't on camera, but you know, I feel like if I would have put a bag together today, probably would have been close to 16-17 pounds. So that's always good. 17 pounds is really good, especially for an MLF event. 15 pounds a day usually gets you in the top 10. So we're gonna run a lot of water tomorrow, and I think I got a game plan. It never seems to pan out exactly how I want it to, but I think I got a game plan for tomorrow. We're gonna probably start closer to the mouth of the river and see if we can get a couple bites up there, because I think this bite is probably going to be dictated on the sun. I could be wrong, but I might hit that for the first hour and then run down and just start running and gunning every spot. I plotted probably 30 or 40 waypoints that look good, all the inside stuff that I've been catching them on. So I'm just gonna go fishing tomorrow, and midday, I think, when it gets tough, if they stop eating the swimmer, is when I'm gonna start focusing on some of those deeper toolies. And you saw those 2 good fish on the swim jig, so I'll probably just start flipping those toolies with the swim jig, and probably just Texas rig flip bait too. So we're gonna go get dialed in. We got about 20 rods to rig tonight, so we got to get off the water.
If you would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And if you would like to see your business showcased on our next video, please make sure you reach out. And as always, if you purchase any 6 Sense products, make sure to use discount code PATTY at checkout.